Today, the sky is not blue, the sun is not up, there was no sunrise, or certainly not one that I could see, and it just looks all a bit miserable. And that kind of helped me inspire the talk that I'm going to do this morning on the video. So it was going to be, as you read from the title, what happens when you sort of like don't feel like it. So you can't wake up every morning and have a blue sky help you do your training. So, you know, this is very much the way you can do with your exercise. So when you wake up and the blue sky is there and everything feels great and wonderful and all the scenery is set perfectly for you, then it's just kind of easy sometimes to go into your exercise and just crack on and do it. But there's times when you wake up and the sky is a bit misty and grey and cloudy, and by the same token you just don't feel like it. You know, you kind of like, you're not bothered, or you just feel like the circumstances aren't compelling you to do what you know you should do. This is the foundations of where your habit can be really strengthened. If you think about the times when this kind of thing stopped you from doing it, this is normally the sort of like the excuse or the get out clause that you start to allow yourself off exercise. So you'll just kind of say, well, it's a bit misty, I'll give it a miss because tomorrow it's probably be better and I can go back to it then. But what happens the next day when it's misty again? Do you miss another day of exercise? What happens if you have a week of bad weather? Do you just keep missing it? No, you have to lean into that mist, into that bad weather, and just do whatever it is that you can. Trust me, even if it's just a case of you do 10 press-ups, 10 squats and a 5-minute jog, that is so much better and so much more than doing nothing whatsoever. So my kind of like advice today is, if you don't feel like doing any exercise, just one, ask the reason why you don't feel like doing it. Is it because there's something fundamentally wrong with you in terms of that you're ill and you probably shouldn't be exercising, in which case that's absolutely acceptable. But if it's something in case of it's just your brain kind of kicking in and saying, I'm not very comfortable right now and I don't fancy it, then you have to lean into that and say, well, you know what, we're not going to do the ultimate exercise program, but we are going to do something. Trust me, if you can do exercise when it's misty, grey and miserable like this, you're setting the hardwire of your brain to being exercise a regular, consistent thing of your daily habit. And that's only a good thing, guys, promise you.